Why do they keep bringing up child marriage for? Do they not know child marriage exists in their own text? Does not the oral tradition speak about child marriage? Does not the Talmud, the Midrash, the Orthodox rabbis sanction child marriage? So what is wrong with these Christians? Brothers and sisters, do not be fooled by these conniving Christians. Here are some references to show child marriage was a common practice in Judaism. Let's start with one of the great scholars of Judaism, Maimonides, known as Rambam. And he writes in his introduction to the Mishnah, chapter 8, verse 32, the intercourse of a girl less than 3 years old is not intercourse, is a law of Moshe from Sinai. Talmud Yevamot 57b. Rava said, we too learn in the following Bairata there is no legal significance to an act of intercourse with a girl less than 3 years old. A girl 3 years and 1 day old can be betrothed. Talmud Sanhedrin 54b. A Jew may have sex with a child as long as the child is less than 9 years old. Talmud Sanhedrin 55b. A Jew may marry a 3-year-old girl, specifically 3 years and 1 day old. Talmud Sanhedrin 69a. A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal, can be betrothed with intercourse, as despite her age, the legal status of intercourse with her is that of full-fledged intercourse. Talmud Berachot 24a. Rav Hizda said, a girl until she is 3 years and 1 day old, and a boy until he is 9 years and 1 day old, for these are the ages from which a sexual act in which they participate is considered. A History of Mishnaic Law of Purities, Nidda Commentary, Jacob Neusner, page 83. It states, a girl 3 years and 1 day old is betrothed by intercourse. Talmud Nidda 32a. The halakha with regards to intercourse of a girl aged 3 years and 1 day is a halakha transmitted to Moses from Sinai. Halakha Sulkhan Aruch Ibn Hazer Siman 37. Even if she is deaf or mentally ill and her father marries her off, she is considered a woman, and even if she is at least 3 years and 1 day old, she can be married through sexual intercourse with the knowledge of her father. Talmud Nidda 44b. Rabbi Meir. A girl aged 2 years and 30 days is already considered like a 3-year-old and may be betrothed through intercourse. Songs of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 8. We have a little sister too young to have breasts. What shall we do for our sister if someone asks to marry her? Sanhedrin 76b. The Bairata indicates that it is a mitzvah, a command, to marry one's children to appropriate spouses while they are young. Talmud Avodah Zarah 37a. Ravina said, therefore, with regard to a female Gentile child who is 3 years and 1 day old, since she is fit to engage in intercourse at that age, she also imparts impurity as one who experienced. Rabbeinu Bahya Bereshit 24:67. The Torah itself testifies that Yitzhak was 40 years old when he married Rivka, which makes Rivka 3 years old when she was married. Brothers and sisters, the Bible does not have any age consent for marriage, nor does it prohibit pedophilia or child marriage. I challenge any Christians, you challenge those Christians. Do not be afraid of those conniving Christians. For more info, find us on the Dawah Collective.